You are now tuned in to Poppy Chulo Radio, your web portal for the best in pop culture news and interviews. The following is a Poppy Chulo Radio original program. The views and opinions expressed in the commentaries and/or interviews in the following program are solely those of the individuals and are not views of Poppy Chulo Radio, its parent, affiliate, or subsidiary companies.
Welcome to Summer Camp, a PoppyChuloRadio.com original series, Poppy Chulo Radio, pop culture on demand. I am your host and camp owner, Jeffrey Aruz. Tonight on Summer Camp, we're going to explore some of Hollywood's campiest, controversial, fan favorite, cult classic, and trendiest films. Please welcome my co-hosts, Director of Residential Life, Parker James.
Frank A. Ho. Hey. Ho.
Yes, appropriate. Basically playing the same character, right?
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Wellness coach, Osiris.
My peanuts come alive when you open the sack.
Yes. I've seen visual evidence of that. Oh.
Peanuts, not penis.
Oh. Allegedly. Theater and drama specialist A. Sade.
Ass, booty, yo bitch, Bush is a dickhead, and big butt women in tiny bikinis.
All the things we will be talking about in this podcast. First aid director, Jamel Dion.
I'm large. I'm larger than large. In fact, I'm so big they call me the dinosaur. Yeah.
I have heard that about you. And mess hall manager, Deidre.
Hello, everyone.
No quote, Deidre?
I'm still scrubbing his floors in the mess hall.
Wait, are you spinning the records with your butt cheek?
Mm-mm.
No, all right.
Wait,
She don't like that task. She don't like it.
She does not like being the mess hall manager.
I don't like being in the mess hall. I'm in the mess hall.
She doesn't like it, but she's usually only once a month, so she's at the end, and that's the mess hall manager.
I'm all right. All right.
She's bitter. It's okay. Deidre, you know you used to be in Cabin 13 babysitting Benny. Would you like to go back to that? Do you remember Benny? Wait, where's Benny? Is Benny here?
Was that directed at me?
She said, was that directed?
So. I thought she was like arts and crafts or something.
No,
like...
she's special guest, so she's at the end of the list now, and that's the mess hall manager.
Special guest.
Remember, she's only here once a month.
Damn, you got special guested.
Yeah.
I know.
She is a special guest. We enjoy her. She's here.
Yeah.
It's like Carol Burnett's returning special guest.
Yes. You are just like Carol Burnett in our hearts, Deidre.
No, it's too late. It's
Oh,
too late.
okay, it's too late to be Carol Burnett.
She said no.
It's
And
not
A
called,
Sade's like, who the fuck is
it's
Carol
not
Burnett?
called the special guest.
Don't do me.
No.
Don't do me.
Who is
I know
Carol
a little
Burnett, A
bit.
Sade?
She's that actress chick. She an old white lady. I don't know what
Okay, the actress
you
chick,
know.
the old white lady. Yeah, that works.
It's a lot of them, but
It's a lot
somebody
of
was
them.
like, "Oh yeah, Carol." If you pulled up a movie, I'd be like, "Oh, I know that white lady," and then I would look it up, and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, that is Carol Burnett." I don't, she's not my grandma, but
Oh,
come on,
all right.
She's that one lady in Sound of Music.
I like her. Doe, a deer, a female deer, right? A drop. It's the same one.
Yeah.
Oh, he was just tricking me because I am that naive. But I do like that movie. I didn't see. If you'd have been like, it's the white chick from, then I would have had a face for her because I had to watch that every year from like 3rd grade to like 8th grade.
It's the
And I
white
like that
woman
movie.
from the movie The Princess Diaries 1 and 2. It's that white woman, the Queen of Genovia.
Yeah, but she did things before that.
No, she did two
That's when
things
she
before
got.
that, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
when
know.
she got
I know
old,
she's an
yeah.
old lady. I'm talking about when I say the old lady, I mean because she was doing it in like the 50s. Like she old lady. Wasn't she on them shows like the old sitcoms?
Yeah, she was
Right?
on the shows, the old sitcoms, yeah.
Carol Burnett is somebody completely different.
She was on the
Okay,
shows.
that's not what I'm thinking about.
She had
Anyway,
Her own shit.
So,
moving
That's
on.
what I'm talking about.
She was, yeah.
she did the Gone with the Wind bit where she took the curtains from the window and was like, I saw it.
I know exactly who she is. Let me pull up her face because I know who she is.
She did
Yeah, we
like
know
a talent show, skit show.
Yeah, like she was funny and not like crass, but like a little bit more risque.
I love
Right?
how, can I just say, I love how we're spending
exactly
like
who
20
this
minutes on
is.
Carol Burnett. She has nothing to do with this fucking movie.
But I also just pulled her up and I know exactly who she is. I know just who this lady is. The white lady with the long
We're
face. I should have
celebrating
said that.
Black History Month with Carol Burnett.
We also watched Fear of a Black Hat. It counts.
Okay, good.
As soon as you Google it.
As soon as you Google it, you see a picture of Carol
Carol
Burnett
Burnett.
in a black
I should
hat.
have said the white lady with the long face.
Anyway.
I got it.
All right, it's time to
I know who
fire
it
up
is.
the film projector so that we can discuss 1993's Fear of a Black Hat. Here's the official synopsis of the film. A mockumentary chronicling the rise and fall of NWH, a not particularly talented or particularly bright, but always controversial hip-hop group. Cue the sound effect.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
Hills are alive.
Yes, the hills are alive.
Booty juice.
It took so long to get to the Booty Juice song. I was so curious about how it was going to go.
Oh, okay, good.
Like they talked about Booty Juice well before they ever played Booty Juice. They
I
got
mean-
straight to My Peanuts, but
Yeah.
they took so long.
Well, we've all got a little booty juice inside of us.
Yeah, whoa. Except for me.
Oh.
I was going to
Oh,
say
you
speak
do?
for yourself,
Alright.
but again,
All right, here's the question, the big one. From the year 1993, the film Fear of a Black Hat. Have you ever seen or heard of this movie before? Parker.
Well, Poppy, you know me, and you know that I've watched plenty of movies, but you also know me, so you know I've never seen this movie.
Yes. Osiris?
Surprisingly, no.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, this is
You
this is like
expected
this is
this
like
to be on
right
your
up the
radar?
alley of what I would watch.
Right?
I love stupid shit like this.
Do you?
Oh. He also loves a sequel.
No, I do not.
That's debatable.
Mm-mm.
We have a lot of proof, right, Parker?
Mm.
So much. It's all recorded too. So.
Yeah, I know. For eons and eons of people to listen. Yeah. All right, let's see. Sade, our girl Sade. Have you ever seen this movie or heard this movie before?
I have not, and I'm actually really upset that I haven't because this was cinematic gold. This was everything I needed to sit and watch. This was great.
All right.
This was great, and I had never heard of it, and I don't know anybody. Like, I just kept asking people, like, "You ever heard of this movie?" Nobody's heard of it. I don't know what they were doing, but like, nobody.
There
knows
needs to be
what
more
this is.
education out there. What's that meme of Kamala?
But
There needs to be a little
is-
education.
It is it. This is definitely what you watch when you don't have cable in the middle of the night and something just comes on the TV. It's like 2 a.m. You flick it through, and you know it's on the regular channels, but like way down in the numbers. I should have come across this, and I haven't, and I'm sad about that. I feel like I've been done a disservice.
Right?
All right. Yeah. The beautiful Deidre. What about you?
I have seen this before seeing it this morning. I had seen it 1.5 times.
Oh, 1.5, like The Lion King.
hmm
Yeah. All right. Which half did you see again? The first half or the second half or the middle half?
No, 1.5 times. I saw the first half before, and then I saw the entire movie.
Oh, all right. All right. I like it. And Jamel, what about you?
Sure haven't.
Oh, sure
He sounds
haven't.
unimpressed. Yeah, he sounds unimpressed, even that he now has.
Yeah. Well, all I have to say is thank God for Ice. Wait, Ice Cold? Yeah, he was a cute one. Thank God for him, because if it was not for him, I would have been struggling through that movie.
All right.
No, what's the one? Tasty, the little Jerry curl one.
It's tasty.
Yeah,
Tasty.
he was entertaining because he was ready to bust a cap at anybody's ass, and I love that
Love
for
it.
us.
You
I
love
love
that for
that.
us. Okay, good. And I had seen it before. I'd seen it like many times in the 90s, but it had been a long time. And I'm glad we got a chance to rewatch it because shout out to Rusty Condiff, aka the director, aka the producer, aka the star. Rusty Condiff did the damn thing with this. And if you don't know his name, you do know his name because you've seen his stuff. He's also responsible for Tales from the Hood.
Oh no way.
That makes sense.
Oh no way.
Like-
And he wrote all those songs.
Yeah, I was looking at that at the end. It was like Rusty. What you said, Cundiff? That's how you say his
Condiff,
name?
yeah.
Yeah, Rusty and this person, Rusty and this person. So maybe he was trying to start his rap career and
Nice
didn't realize
try.
that nobody was ever going to take this seriously.
I can't.
Because he put a lot of energy into this.
Yes. Love it, love it, love it. I hate that none of y'all used as the quote, come and pet the pussy. Because I will tell you this, in the years, I haven't seen this movie in a long time, but you know what pops into my head every once in a while? Come and pet the pussy.
And she's saying it so aggressively.
Yes.
So aggressively. But I already
pet
had
the
so
pussy.
many quotes
I
written
pet the
down
pussy.
before then.
Yeah,
Like,
I actually did love that part. That was one of my favorite parts. Like the model versus the actual singer who was singing it.
the little
Well,
Asian
yeah, well,
lady
because
came in
it's-
talking about she wrote it.
Well, because Come and
Yeah,
Pet the
I
Pussy
died
is a
laughing. I
riff
died
on
laughing.
Everybody Dance Now. Shout out to CNC Music
Everybody
Factory.
dance now.
But Martha Walsh
gosh.
sang the hook, and they did not give her her propers, aka they didn't pay her.
Oh.
And she was not featured in the music video. So this was a riff on that.
Oh.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yes, because they said skinny cells and they did not want Martha Wash, and Martha Wash.
Is a full size black lady.
Yes.
Exactly as she sounds. Like
Or
that's
said-
that the voice
said,
and that
give-
sounds like
Give me her money for her. I will give it to her. You don't have to give it to her directly. But CNC Music Factory, shady anyway.
Oh, yes. But they got bops. Anyway. All right, let's talk about this movie. So it's a mockumentary. We've got a student. Her name is Nina Blackburn. She is doing a documentary about NWH, and she follows the group for a year. And it's a whole situation. We see like their super rise to the top. We see them break up, and then we see them reunite in this mockumentary. Let's talk about the leads. What did we think of Ice Cold, Tasty, and Tone Deaf?
Cute. That's it.
Oh.
One of
I
them.
was trying to
That's
figure
one.
out in the beginning whether or not his braids was going to be like box braids when he took off that hat.
I
They
do have
weren't
a-
though.
The is this where I wonder where Cole from Martin got his like hat wearing?
Mm.
No episode he wore a hat, and that style of this movie reminded me of him so much. I was like, I wonder if this is where he got this from, or if it was yeah, right? Because in the '90s, '93, then Martin started after.
Yeah.
When did Martin first come out? I think Martin like first came out before the 90s. It was like 90.
No.
It was,
Mm.
it was
Okay,
almost
well,
around that
I'll
time.
look.
Okay, good.
It was almost around that time.
Martin launched. Y'all be making me feel crazy.
'92. You're right, '92.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was a little
92.
bit before.
But
But by the time he got to the hat episode,
yeah, I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna look back at that and see if he wore hats in the '92, or if he started
Mhm.
wearing after. Because I was like, this reminds me of his style so much. All I see was a bunch of like 3 Coles just standing there, the whole time. Except for Ice Cold.
even
He was cute.
Oh.
Ice Cold, you must like him red because
Actually, no, I don't. But I mean,
All
Speak your
right,
truth.
colorism.
Speak your truth.
Hashtag
he was the
colorism.
best of all the options. If you had to look at the 3 of them, he was
Yeah.
the most like most of a looker out of the 3 options.
because he reminded me.
All
of
right, big boys
myself.
get no love. I see how it is.
Yeah, he was selling his lyrics to the reporter the whole time, and like he was trying to like politicize it.
Yeah.
Tell he was full of
PUSSY.
Yeah, he was trying to sell
It's
it.
not that big boys don't get love, Poppy.
Oh,
It
okay,
is
all
that
right.
the big boy in here, yes, he had the
He's
light
just a
color eyes.
human,
Yes,
Sade. He's just a human.
but them braids up on top of his head when them hats kept coming off,
Oh my
I don't.
lord.
He had a lot going on up top.
Them
If they would have
braids.
just shaved him, it was the braids that just threw me. I was like, "What is this?"
Sade, he's just a
Yeah.
human.
He's just a human.
I have to agree. Those braids were
Off-putting.
Not off-putting.
Yeah.
I will chase him down with a pair of clippers.
Yeah.
That's all he really need.
I just feel like it was like the Dream Girls thing too. Maybe it could have been just because Ice Cold was like the front of the,
The
group.
star.
Like,
The
he had all
Beyonce.
the songs that he had, and he was like basically the Diana Ross Beyonce.
And he was the smarter of them. You have to give him that. Like, he was the most marketable of the options.
Definitely.
Beyond being attractive, he was just marketable.
All right. All right. Deidre, do you agree?
I really didn't like any of them.
Oh, okay. Like sexually.
She's like, and I didn't like the movie.
Oh.
So
Just I really didn't like any of them. But back then, men really didn't. Men did not keep up their braids like their hair like they do today.
yeah,
It was-
i.e. the Coolios and things like that. Like the braids was just there. Like I got
Coolio
here.
did take good care of them braids. He did.
But he took care of them, but deliberately made them look like they were unkempt
Why?
because they were still up and crazy.
We need to do studies on that.
Not studies.
But that's just like
do.
people in South Florida who get wicks and get their wicks maintained, but they still got something that look like palm trees up on top of their head. You know,
Not the wigs
it's a
maintained.
style.
Yeah. What you mean is
It's a
like
choice.
in the 90s, people were not as metrosexual as they are now.
very much.
All right, Prince would
Um,
like to have a word with you.
And it depends on where you were at. What
Yeah.
city or state, I should say, where you were at.
But even as you watch this movie, like they wouldn't call it metrosexual, that's for sure, because they had so much homophobia. Like there were so many gay jokes and like gay disparaging comments in this movie. I was like, oh,
Well, we do have
Like,
to
this
remember it
is-
was the
this is a
early
lot.
90s.
I know.
It's a product
I know
of the
that's what we
time.
say. It's a
Yeah.
time period, but it definitely, it's noteworthy.
Yes. Like the Bulge-tastic
Choreography.
dance choreography.
He has so much dick pointing at them people.
Right.
I
He had a
died laughing.
Ballet's cup. I know he was wearing a
There had to be something in there because his
There
meat
was
was
some
out and
yes,
about.
Sade, there was something in there, yes.
Meat. That's what was
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
Meat and stockings.
That was pretty funny.
Well,
Like, now bend over,
Now
just
bend over.
don't look back.
Yes.
He likes the little ones, yeah.
Whenever, oh my god, whenever the I think it was the manager had came up. Oh no, the director. He was like and don't make me take that whip from you, whip you.
He was like, "Oh, I like that. Or I'm into that." So I said, "No, yes."
Right here.
Daddy with that.
He's embracing his opportunities because not everybody's gonna be into what you're into.
Right.
So you
Right?
just gotta go ahead and embrace the opportunity if it
When
finds
he
you.
fired that little comment back, I was like, look at you.
You got to be ready. You never know when you're gonna find your soulmate. Never know.
Oh, I might just like that here.
Might like it.
When?
He was ready.
Yeah.
It was not like a great movie. It was a funny movie, and it was a funny movie. Honestly, like in shock value. Like I forgot how much less sensitive they were then.
Mhm.
Like
yeah, they really
You
didn't
c-
care.
you couldn't make that now. Where would you release it? You couldn't make that now. Like everybody would be like, "Oh my goodness!" It would be
Tubi
on
might
all
take it.
the. Tubi might, but it was poorly made, but
Yeah.
better made than Tubi.
You know what? You could probably make that movie in Uganda. Is it Uganda? Make
Oh yeah, like the
Oh,
Bollywood
Wakaliwood.
movies and the
Oh yes,
the
yes.
Nollywood.
Well, yes.
Nigeria be
They
doing
would
them.
they would they
have to
would
be
eat this
careful.
up.
Yeah.
If
For
they,
$40,
if the Blair
they
Witch,
would
Oh,
definitely.
there, but
if movies
but I
like the
think you
Blair
can
Witch,
make it there, and then you can put it out distributed worldwide, and
Yeah.
we clamor
N-
for it if it's made in another country.
Nigerians, the Nollywood movies go
Mm.
Yeah,
crazy.
Nollywood's good. Wakaliwood. Shout out to Beyonce
Wakaliwood
versus
is
Rihanna.
Wakaliwood.
Beyonce versus
Mm.
Like Wakanda?
Yeah.
Wakaliwood? Is that what you
No,
said?
no, there's a Wakaliwood.
What in the
Yeah.
hell is
We've
that?
seen Wakaliwood movies here. You weren't with us, Sade. It's okay. It was
But what
during
is
your
it?
hiatus.
Where are they made? In Atlanta? Are they just Atlanta-based movies? What
No,
are
no,
they?
no. I think
Of
it's
the
I think
African
it's Uganda or Rwanda. Which
Oh,
one?
that's
I
what
think
you
it's
were
Uganda,
saying,
yeah.
Deirdre.
No, but
Uganda,
You were
yeah.
Nollywood
saying
is
Uganda.
Nigeria.
Okay, she just said Uganda. I didn't know
Yeah.
anything about that.
Yeah.
Yes, we watched a movie where they
Who
I don't
killed
even know the name of it,
Captain
but
Alexei?
look, the fact is, in the movie they were firing real ammunition.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah.
Oh, you gotta dodge bullets.
They weren't fake bullets that they were using.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
That was a good
They
one.
were getting by real bullets.
And what's
Oh
the
my
name of that
goodness.
one? Parker, is it Beyonce versus Rihanna?
Oh,
I think that's the one.
And they
that we're
didn't
watching.
have either of them in the movie.
No, none of them were in the movie. It was just a lady named Beyonce and a lady named Rihanna.
Oh no.
and
Oh,
a narrator. The narrator.
Oh, we love the
Oh my
narrator.
God,
Yeah.
DJ,
Oh my god.
oh, I gotta get into that. I'm missing out, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
it's a
Yeah.
riot. I'm not. gonna-
Hollywood.
Yeah. Who killed Captain Alexei is what we watched. That was one of
Fun.
them.
Who killed Captain
How
Alex?
how you find these things? What you be having going on that you be like, hey,
You
like, how
know
do you
what?
come
Let's
across
do
these
it.
movies?
Yeah.
What you got going on?
I got everything going on. You should know that.
Obviously, you are correct. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I done
you're-
tried just that publicly. My bad.
Okay, it's okay.
My apologies.
You know, you just had to be reminded.
I know. I just got to get put in my place. I like that though. Pull
Yeah,
out the whip. It's all
yes.
good. Yes.
It's,
I like
it's one
that.
of your love languages.
It is my love language. That's
Yes.
exactly what I need.
That and dressing like
seafood.
Winnie the
It'll be
Pooh.
good.
50
And
Shades of
seafood.
Grey.
Make sure you feed
And
me
seafood.
and seafood.
Yeah.
And we're good.
Yeah. Crawfish,
Hmm. Specifically.
specifically. Yeah.
I mean, technically, crawfish is not seafood.
It's swamp food, and I'm okay with that.
Hey,
It's
hey,
the swamp is
don't
close to
hate.
the
I
sea.
don't hate. I love me some crawfish.
It's swamp food, and I'm here. I love it. I love all things that come out of water. If you give me things that come out of water, like seafood, if you give me food that comes out of water, crustaceans and whatnot, then I'm a happy woman. That, and again, being put in my place.
Oh, all right.
And so it.
All right. Okay. Well, speaking of being put in the place, what did we think of our girl Cheryl?
Ugh. Groupie whore.
Pass.
All the way through, stereotypically
Groupie
so.
whore. Like she slept with Tasty. She slept with Ice.
She said
Cold.
14.
She reminded. Oh well, we're not on that movie, but she was
Mhm.
definitely groupie hoe, and I was so over it. I was like, ugh. what
My
is this?
thing is, if she admitted to 14, because the chick asked her, how many have you dated?
Yeah.
She said 14. If you
14.
admit to 14, that means that you got to double that number.
But the way that she said it too was like, oh, what's your, 14. It's
That's
just
her
like,
practice
it's just,
number.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? You don't hear yourself, groupie?
That's the acceptable number. That's the number she figure ain't nobody going to judge her at. But it's judgy. It's
Oh, we are
judgeable.
judging. Okay.
Definitely
Oh, yeah,
judgeable.
We are listening, and we are definitely judging.
And we are judging.
Because she is a total chop.
Yeah.
Chop. Look at you using the young people language.
I love that. I'm going to ask my little
Oh,
brother what
wait.
it
You are
means.
Gen Z. I forgot.
Oh.
Right, Parker? He's Gen Z?
Huh?
Okay.
Stop.
He could cosplay as Gen Z if he wants. It's fine.
You know what? Not you. Nuh-uh.
We don't judge.
Next topic, please.
Okay, all right, moving on.
I think that it was weird though how she was like pushing Casey's career, and then she's still a groupie. Like, how do you push? How do you,
Right.
this is my man, but you should be getting everything.
Well, because she
that-
wants the money, honey.
Because I'm trying to get this money, and it seems like he can get it. But
Yeah.
so let me push.
Till
Oh,
she
you're not
made her way
getting
to the
it?
top.
Okay, let me find something else to do.
Yeah, but then she was like, "Oh, ice. What's his name? Ice Cold. I keep
Ice
wanting to call him
Cold.
Ice Tea. Ice.
There's so many ices this week.
There's yeah, especially in the first movie too.
The ISIS.
But
So much ice.
yeah, I just thought it was weird. I was like,
No, she's just a whore. That's how they move.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the question. How long do we think she was fucking ice cold? Was it just that one time, or was it the time when she sort of stepped to him and like he started checking her out like when she got on the bus? Like were they fucking from then, or was it just that one time?
Well, this conversation.
There were so many drugs in the 90s. We don't know. They don't know.
There were so many drugs in the 90s.
There were so many drugs.
Probably that one time. I don't know.
All right.
No, I think she was jumping on Peen.
Oh.
I think that it was whenever it was available.
Except
She's
for
probably getting
I'm
trains
just a
and things.
human.
That's definitely a really good prediction.
Yeah, like she didn't seem like she had many scruples. I'm just a human dude, tone deaf. He didn't give off that he was really interested in anything.
Oh, so you think he was like asexual, but in the 90s pre-asexual term being in the general consciousness of people?
That was a string of words.
Maybe he was a side. I don't know.
And he was chilling. He was just the people. He was just doing
He's
the
just a
things. He was
human.
just the people.
I
He's just
actually
a
did
human.
write down a note about him. He reminded me of Raven Simone, like how she was like how she had that whole speech when she.
Oh yeah,
became-
remember she's not a black
when
woman.
She went
Yeah.
to that, yeah.
She told that to Oprah.
Gay, I'm not. That's what.
That's definitely the vibes he was giving.
I was like,
I'm
did she
just
see
here.
this movie? Did she see this movie and she say that and wanted to make it more modern because celebrities.
Nobody saw this movie.
No, we saw it. Shout out to Rusty. I can't even.
This I really do have to think this was definitely hidden away from.
Let me say
human
this. It did
viewing.
well critically. The critics loved the movie. It debuted at Sundance and it was a midnight showing and it sold out, and then they had to do more showings because it sold out at Sundance. And so it was
Did it ever make it to real theaters?
It did make it to real theaters. But sorry.
Did I say that funny?
A
Is that
little
not how you're
bit.
supposed to say that word? Oh, shit.
It's fine.
All right.
But it had a
You always
limited
find out the hard
theatrical
way.
release, and
Just theaters.
it did not do as well
I found
in
out the hard
theaters,
way.
but it did become a bit of a cult classic.
Yeah.
I
However,
can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I
Uh-huh.
promise. Yeah. Wait.
But-
Let's talk about the parody people.
oh,
We've
Okay.
got Vanilla Sherbert.
the
We've got
one with the neck. He had the crook in his neck, right?
Yes, we got MC
Oh.
Slammer. We've got Yo Highness. We've
Was
got
that Queen?
Yeah.
Latifah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was supposed to be like Queen Latifah.
We've got
Yeah.
Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme.
Oh my
Salt and
lord.
pepper, I cried.
Yes.
Yeah, we got the Jam Boys, the Fat Boys.
hmm
Yeah.
bad.
We had
Oh.
Ice Tray, Ice Box, Ice Coffee, Iceberg.
Bad.
That's
And of
Ice
course-
Tea, Ice Cube, Ice. Because they was Vanilla Ice. They was all coming out.
Yes. And of course, Jake Spingleton.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
Yes.
John Singleton, Spike Lee, all of it. Just,
Yes.
Here's this black producer. Good luck, y'all.
What do we think of all the parodies?
Mm-mm.
They were appropriate.
They were obvious.
They
Yeah,
were appropriate.
they were obvious.
Shout out to our
They
friend
were-
Frank Hay, Hey Ho, from Sister Act 2, who was basically Frank Hay in this movie as Vanilla Sherbert.
Mm, mm, mm.
Oh,
It was nonsense.
It
but
was.
they had
It
to
was-
be
it was
there.
foolishness! I loved it.
Like,
Like the Jake Singleton. That was probably my favorite parody of them all.
it was like all of them were obvious, but his was like I guess he got the most screen time when it comes to it, honestly.
Yeah.
And so he was able to show like personality, and it is all the personality. And considering there's a bite on everything, him talking about the fact that they was biting him and taking this and taking that, it was like
Yeah.
that's the whole like it was a play on a play on a play. It was funny.
Yeah, we like a play on a play on a play.
Hmm.
Yeah. Shout out to all the managers being killed.
Yes.
So much shade.
6 or 7 minutes, 6 or 7, I think.
They got
Yeah.
to 7 by the time they gave the notes at the end. I said so much shade. Oh my goodness.
Yes. Well, at least we witnessed that one of them did actually, they didn't kill him.
Until the notes at the end.
The one in the end, the black guy, finally, they got a black manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't they say at the end, like when they were
Was-
doing the little rolling of the
Yeah.
what happened afterwards, he got killed too. He was the 7th one that got killed.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
but
saying.
but none of the members
too
were there
died.
when it happened.
They were
Yeah,
not in
but
town.
apparently
Yeah.
they were not there when Whitey died either. I don't believe them. Whitey DeLuca, he said no, we were there. They
Yeah.
said, shut up. That's why Tone Deaf wasn't getting no play because he couldn't shut up. He got loose lips. He tried to tell the people in the documentary, oh no, we wasn't out of town. We was at the killing, remember?
Oh, no, we were there.
We were there. No, remember? I remember. Shut up, sir. Go meditate.
Go
You don't
meditate.
shut your damn mouth.
They tried to shut him over and over. He just was not getting it. You can't take him to no murders. He is the worst one.
Uh-uh.
He
Yeah.
got to stay home
All right, Sade, I got this
You will
question for you.
accidentally snitch on everybody.
Sade,
repeatedly. Okay, yes, sir.
here's a question.
Hmm.
So if you were going on a road trip and you can only spin one of these records for the entirety of the road trip, which one would you listen to? Puss
Absolutely,
Y,
pet the pussy.
Straight Outta Da Butt, Kill Whitey, Garden Hose, Ho Ho Ho's, the Christmas album, Gorillas in the Midst, Fear of a Black Hat, or The Black in the Hat Comes Back.
I don't get the option of pet the pussy.
Well, it isn't an official NWH album, but it's an Ice Cold album. I mean, you could do that
Oh.
one if you want that one.
It would have only been, I would have chosen that just because, like, you know, I'm a road tripper and you need things that's going to keep you awake when you start getting sleepy. And there's no way I'm going to sleep if Pet the Pussy is on because I'm going to be screaming at. Like, and so you got to go for what's most practical.
Hey.
Like, I feel like I would be like into my drive. Like, I would be, you know, when you see people driving and they're giving everything they have and you wondering what they listening to.
You'd be
listening
giving it
to-
all.
Oh, it would be a concert.
You'd have
every
to
time
wear
it
like some
played.
sort of leopard print thing so you can like pet it while you're at the.
You say that
yeah.
like I'm not always
Oh.
in leopard print.
Wow.
This is the pussy that should be pet. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Mhm.
I know it's tight and
Sometimes I wonder
right.
if you know me at all.
I know it's
Peanuts
tight and
definitely
right.
sound like the road trip type of songs.
Which one?
It's just-
My Peanuts.
Oh, My
that's
Peanuts.
actually
Yeah.
Heartquake Bop of the Week.
Oh, that was the Heartquake Bop of the Week.
Yes.
Oh, Cyrus.
I mean, we have to have a Bop.
Really,
Of the week.
more than Come and Pet the Pussy?
It's the heartquake. I want to know when I'm not here. How often do you all?
All
use
the
work?
damn time,
Every single
girl.
time. Every single
Damn. So it's a
episode.
norm now. It's the norm, Parker. Monsieur Parker.
Ma'am, it's been the norm for like
Girl,
about 3
I'm with
years.
you
Where
on
have you
every single
been?
level, Deidre. Come on.
She's a special
Monsieur
cat. Don't
Parker,
do her like that.
it's so
I'm
obvious your voice
I'm not
changes
gonna
and you
stop with
sound like
Heartquake
Pop,
until I have a Heartbreak.
especially when I address you directly. Your voice just
All
sounds
right, okay. Wait, address Parker directly
Ma'am,
again. Sorry, Deidre.
too late. now to ruin the moment.
All right. Wait, so My Peanuts more than Come and Pet the Pussy? I pet the
Yeah.
pussy.
Booty Juice also beats out Come and Pet the Pussy.
What?
Booty Juice, I like Booty Juice because of the music video. Because was I mistaken? Was that not like a play on the I Get Around music video?
Yes.
Okay, I
Yes.
wasn't sure if I was misunderstanding because I never looked it up afterwards. I like the music video.
Yeah.
But
And
that's the vibe anyways.
that's what I liked about Booty Juice.
What about
Mhm, the
Granny
video
said
was
kick your
funny.
ass?
Huh?
Which one?
Granny said kick your ass.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that one was cool. That one reminded me of Mama Said Knock You
Yeah,
Out
Mama said knock you out. Yeah.
and Pink Cookies. What's that LL Cool J song? Pink Cookies.
Yeah, Pink
Like,
Cookies, something,
in a
smash
plastic
buildings
bag
or some
being crushed
shit.
by a building. Yeah.
Yeah, which I actually just got exposed to maybe a week ago. I just found that song and I
Ooh,
played it
really?
all last week. Yes, because I was born in the 80s. And so things like that, I was kind of
Allegedly.
young when they came out. I'll
Oh,
tell you, man, like, so certain things kind of slid past me. And so I find them late because, like, I was alive, but I wasn't,
you weren't. You weren't.
on my little pink Walkman, talking about pink cookies, smash buildings, and get fucked. Like, I don't know. And so I just found it and I played it all last week because he was cute in the music video. And also, what does that even mean? Besides your name and all the rappers, it means nothing.
Pink cookies in a plastic bag. That's
Getting smashed by buildings, right? Getting crushed by buildings.
That's him talking about his junk.
Is he?
Pink cookies in a plastic bag. So why are the cookies in the bag?
That's his nuts.
Why are the nuts in the bag? Or like a nut
Is the pink
sack?
cookies the semen?
Yeah.
See, when I think of plastic bag, I'm thinking condom. He should have said in a sack, in a potato sack. Pink cookies in a potato sack.
Yeah, the plastic bag is the nut sack, and the building that's crushing them is his dick.
So his penis is the building.
His penis is
and
crushing his nutsack?
balls are getting crushed by
His penis?
his penis.
Because it's so big.
He should have rethought that.
I don't believe what you're saying.
He couldn't have meant that.
I don't know. I don't know if we should believe any of
the joke
this.
going A Sade in her gullible quality now?
This is what my teenage mind interpreted.
Oh, okay, all right. We don't have to listen to his teenage
nobody
mind.
said this.
No,
This is just what you came up with.
this is his teenage mind.
Interpretation.
It sounds like you were an interesting teenager, and I love that.
I
love that.
LL it's oof.
And you heard that song and were like, his nuts are getting straight
dick is so
hammered by
big.
his big old dick.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love that's what you came
My
up
teenage
with.
mind was like, oh, so it's that big.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
You didn't come up with the fact that the pink cookies might have been vagina?
I don't think he was even thinking about that. Sade.
Nope.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
And
In a
we,
plastic bag. Okay.
well, well,
We're just getting so close. We're just learning so much about each other.
Yes, we really are.
My,
Yes.
my teenage mind was all about some LL Cool J.
Understandable.
Doing it and doing it and doing it
Understandable.
well. Yes.
That's where I was.
Mm.
That was when I was a teenager. That's the version I got.
Right.
Like, so we were a little bit.
We were a little exposed to stuff when
misaligned.
we were young. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Because that video should not have been playing in the middle of the day. Anyway.
And doing it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm singing all the words.
All the words. Okay, so let's get back to this. What do we think of our girl, Nina Blackburn?
She was cute.
That's curly hair. That's the documentary chick.
Yes.
Documentary chick, yes.
I didn't have a lot of opinions about her. She was there doing a documentary.
that's pretty much
I mean,
it.
she was cute.
She was a curly hair. She was very much the cute for that time period. This is what they're going to choose. Slightly yellow, curly hair.
Not
Here you go.
slightly
This
yellow.
is. I mean, but
can't-
that's what that time period. Like. But to
know.
credit, they gave a lot of love to brown beauties then. But like for that documentary kind of thing, like she's exactly what I would expect them to do. And even in the other movie that we're going to talk about, same formula. Like she's nothing special.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
She did get a peek at I'm Just a Human's whole situation, and she was impressed.
Okay.
He was spinning the records with his
With his butt.
with his pink cookies.
That's not what pink cookies are. You weren't listening. No.
No. He was.
I mean,
Remember
When he turned around, it
turned
was the
around.
building that he was
Yeah.
spinning with.
the
When
building.
you
Yeah.
saw him, he was working with the building, not the cookies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then afterwards, she had a baby by Ice Cold. Oh, we all knew that was coming.
Mm,
It was in the. You didn't read the credits.
no, back then I didn't read them now.
She was like, I was done. The movie was over, and I stopped watching it.
Ooh.
That was
Wait, I thought she had 2 kids.
No, that was
Yeah.
Ice Cold's second child. Who gave him the first child? Cheryl C.
I thought it was her.
She had
Wasn't
two
that the
kids?
one? No, his first child was the one that he had upside down, right?
Oh yeah,
on the
that's right.
cover.
That's right.
He had
That's
the little
right.
baby, the crisscross
Right.
competition.
Yeah, that's right. I completely forgot. You're right.
Yeah,
You're
because you never saw that child. I don't think his career took off.
right. Yeah. Well, I mean, the only time you ever saw that child was when he was talking about making the kid a crisscross rival.
Yeah, that's it. He never showed up. He never launched.
He never jumped.
No, that was good.
What are you talking about? I don't get that.
Anyway, it's just
The
too much.
crisscross song, jump.
Yeah.
So he never jumped.
Who's Chris
Instead of-
Cross?
Chris
What?
Cross,
Shut
not
your
Chris
mouth.
Rock.
Wait, who?
You don't know who Chris Cross is? Are we playing with me again today?
The two little rappers wore their clothes backwards.
Chris Cross will make you jump.
Jump.
The little light skinned boy
Right.
and the little dark skinned boy. The dark skinned boy was the cuter one. And they had their clothes with the brat. They was with the brat, but see, the brat
Who's
was
the brat?
Oh
don't do
Lord.
that because
Log
I would have
out.
sold my
Log out.
left titty for her
Just
at
go-
one
just
point
go
in my
ahead.
lesbian life.
Just go
Clock
ahead.
out.
Clock out.
I would have gave a lot of my fleshly body parts for the brat once upon
The
a
Brat a
time.
tat tat, y'all.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait, wasn't the brat?
Don't you remember when Wendy Williams thought
Lisa
the Brat
Ray?
was flirting with her?
What was the question? What did you say, Parker?
I said, wasn't the brat's sister in this movie? Because that's a yes.
Oh,
Lisa Ray?
Yeah, she was in this movie. She was in the
Lisa-
next movie too.
Lisa
I didn't
Ray
see
was in this
her.
movie?
She a hoe?
was. She made a small cameo. Yes.
Was she
I
a
didn't even
hoe?
see
Was she
her.
in the Pet the Pussy music video?
Pet
She was in the music video for the next movie. However, in this movie, she was. I think she was just a random lady in
face?
No, like she got questioned. Like she actually had a line. She had lines.
Oh.
Shout out to
Didn't
Lisa
even see
Ray.
her
I did
there.
not even see her, and I
I've
love me
always
some
had a
Lisa
crush
Ray.
on Lisa Ray. So since she was Diamond, so I always recognize that face.
Yeah, I
Oh,
love
Oh, and I
Lisa
love
Ray.
Lisa Ray.
My
yeah.
favorite with Lisa Ray is when she allegedly beat up Stacey Dash and basically flung her around the set of Single Ladies like a rag doll.
I just love Lisa Ray because she made a decision to wear all
Allegedly.
white and she'd be so fabulous in it. Like,
Yeah.
who just decides I'm just gonna wear white? Take this all the
Yeah.
time. I love that.
Yeah. Shout out to Lisa Ray. She's an icon.
Mm.
Yeah. All right, thank you for that. Thank you for that, Parker. We would have completely overlooked it because I didn't even
Missed her.
see her.
No, I know.
Yeah. Yes.
I know.
Coming with
I know.
flowers.
Yeah. I put the pussy. Anyway. When she fucking choked that bitch out.
Because
Live
you're not
on
about to take my
TV.
credit.
Live on
Because you're not gonna
MTV.
take my credit. Stop playing with me
No.
and them and us.
Some people say that it can't be you because of your distinct accents.
No, I sing Pet the Pussy. Oh, okay.
Okay, well, that's good. What did she say? I speak Japanese, but I speak Blackanese. What did she
Yeah.
say?
Oh my lord. Oh, no, she says she sings black. She speaks Japanese, but she sings black.
Sings black.
Okay, there you go.
I swear they
Good
could
for
not
her.
release this these days.
Well, I mean, if you say that, I mean, a lot of parodies from the 90s they couldn't release today either.
They could not.
But yet we're coming out with a brand new scary movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should.
Yes.
Yeah. With the
It's about
Wayans back.
time.
With the
It
way.
is
So
about
you know they're
time.
getting a-
Yes. All right, so let's see what else. Okay, so I guess maybe we sort of answered this. I was gonna ask which song we liked the best, but I guess we kind of talked about that. Which music video did we like the best? Though, because it doesn't have to necessarily be about the song. Like, which music video looked the best?
Booty juice.
Booty juice.
Look fun. Look like a good time.
I would have loved to have been on the set of Booty Juice.
Yeah, it looked like a good time. A little pool party, a little
I was
booty in the
surprised.
face.
I just like
I
Love
didn't-
Unrest Stabilized Society, yes, just because of the model when she was singing that part. That's all.
I just wanted the booty shaking in my face, minus the juice.
Oh, okay.
Hold the juice.
Hold the juice.
Hold the juice.
Yeah. Shout out to them with the Grab Yo Dick, Grab Yo Stuff song parodying the censorship and indecency laws of the 90s.
Yeah, that was funny.
And the actual thing that happened with NWA. I would also like to make it. Are we not allowed to say their name because we've only said NWH? And I would like to actually notate that it's niggas with hats.
You
That's
may,
like-
because it was in the movie. You may.
Okay, because
Yes.
I used to get in trouble for that. Like, we really have to like let people know they were walking around as niggas with hats. Like, that was the most ridiculous of it all. Like, seriously, like that go crazy.
Did
like,
you have a
that's-
favorite hat? Because there were different hats
Well-
throughout the whole movie. It's not like they had the same hat.
I like the one with the yellow feathers that he pulled out at one point. That ice whatever, ice cold, ice box, whatever. The one that he pulled out that had the yellow feathers. That was stylish.
I don't think I have a favorite hat. I just liked the fact that every chance that you could see them, it was a different hat.
Different hat, yeah. I mean, shout out to the
He said
budget.
the yellow feather hat was an homage. I think he said to something. Is it Henry or Harry found a who? Harry who? I forget. It's a
Horton.
children's.
Henry here's a who. A Horton
Yeah.
here's a who.
Horton
Horton
here's a who, yeah.
Yes, he said it was
Paying
homage.
homage to Horton here's a yeah.
Yes.
I loved when they were gonna fight and Ice had like this. It was I think the biggest hat that he wore in the damn movie. It was like a giant blue one with stripes. I like that
Oh,
one.
when they started just taking all their
Yes.
stuff off, like just guns coming from everywhere.
Guns come around and then
ablazing,
take your
guns
clothes
and
off.
knives, and it definitely. What did he say? He said, "Y'all gonna fight or fuck?" And I was very much at the same place in my thought process.
And
Why
you know
are these
what? We wouldn't have
boys
been mad at either.
getting naked? I wasn't all the way ready for at least one of those options. If
Oh.
it would. I wasn't ready to see a porno right then.
No,
I wasn't ready. I mean, I would have stuck it out.
you
but
could. I mean,
wasn't
you could
ready.
have prepared. You could have gotten ready, but you
I
weren't
would've
ready
had
at that
to.
time.
You gotta get ready. Just like sometimes
Yeah.
it's an accidental entry, and you
Well,
just
you
gotta
know,
go, and then you
yeah.
bite down.
No,
and
but
I
yeah,
just had
yeah.
to bite
And then
down.
you bite down. Yeah.
Yeah. I just
Well,
had
you
to
know,
bite
because
down.
we're older, so we have to prepare.
There's
Mhm.
a
Yeah.
gay jokes, but there's a lot of like down low references in both movies, and I'm like,
lot of
"Oh,
down low
they're
references.
down low. I don't get it.
Yeah, a lot of down low references.
Yeah.
Well, it was the 90s. And shout out to Oprah for popularizing the down low
Who?
and also
Oh,
stigmatizing and shaming people. But
I'm about
anyway.
to say, is it a good job for
Oprah
shouting it
Winfrey.
out? Because it sounds like they wanted to keep it private.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, that's the whole point of being down low.
nobody has
It
to
really
know.
seemed like anybody was excited about. Oh yeah, now they know about this. Like,
Nobody's supposed to be here.
Oh,
a private affair.
Yeah, they just
private
called
affair.
down low. They just called down low straight today.
Mm,
I'm straight.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. If you're playing
it
with
ain't.
it, straight, come on.
I recently found out about somebody who's down low and shocked the shorts off of me, and I was
Girls.
like,
wait,
Shout
wait,
out to
Deidre
Shut.
wants the tea.
I will tell you off air because yeah, but shocked. I'm talking about shocked the shorts off of me. And so I've got.
Is this like a
no skin in the
person you
game.
know or like a person everybody knows?
Yeah, like y'all ain't gonna care
Oh,
at
okay.
all. But
Alright.
it's, but that's why I'm like, all right, whatever we talk about. Nobody, no, please don't say that. That would make me so sad.
Sorry.
Is he? Do y'all know that? Is that something that I should add to my fantasy? I don't know, but I would like to be able to add it to my mental repertoire. Like if he is, I don't want it to be a down low thing. I want it to be like, oh, this is part of the fantasy, not like.
Oh, all right.
Ooh.
She's
feel
into
like-
all types of three-hole punch.
Listen, I'm not
Alright.
here for judging anybody.
No,
if
no,
I can
don't judge.
incorporate it, then I can
Nah, because
incorporate it. It just depends on who he's with.
Yeah, all right.
If it's
can
like,
always make-
ooh, both of them.
I love how we're getting a deep inside knowledge about Sade's Spank Bank.
I'm sorry. I've been talking about that a lot. Listen, life is
No,
hard.
it's
It's-
good.
it's-
We
it's
know
all
about
good.
Deidre's
It's all
Spank
good.
Bank, and we might as well learn about yours.
Your notes.
This is all kinds of stuff in there. You got to search it by categories because
That's
that's
what
on the day.
My hands laced together, twiddling my thumbs with a smile
Yeah,
on my.
it's
Yeah.
stuff. We're not
It
here to
is.
judge.
No, we
Just
don't
different
judge.
Days
We listen and
require
we don't
different
judge.
things, and I'm always taking suggestions because maybe I haven't seen that yet.
Yes.
Right?
Shout out
Yet.
to Wesley Pipes.
What? That's a nice man right there.
I know.
That's a nice
Do you
guy.
still chat with him?
I haven't in a while. The last time I talked to him was around his cancer diagnosis.
I know, the poor
And
man.
he stopped the recording. No, but he was doing good. Like when I reached out to him, he was doing good. And he was like, I reminded him of who I was. and he very much knew who I was
Oh,
because I
that's
used to
sweet.
check in him periodically, and I was actually supposed to link up with him when I had lived in California, but I'm big pussy. I was scared, and I was like, if I meet him in person, am I supposed to do it to him? I'm not going to do that. And so I didn't.
Shut
Not
up.
groupified.
So I was nervous and I didn't. But when he got the
Does he still have the
cancers,
same
I
number?
reached
I
out.
should text him.
This was while I was in DC that I reached out. So it was
Oh,
within the past 5 years. So
oh
I don't
okay,
know
fine, yeah.
since then.
I love how
But
we're having an off-camera conversation on camera, but it's
I'm
fine.
sorry. It's okay because he's a nice guy. Like
He
he's
is a nice
genuinely a
man,
nice
yeah.
person. And people should know that. Like he's a
Yes.
cool dude.
Shout out
He
to
is
Wesley
very much
Pipes. Yeah.
California.
Yeah.
Like
No, he was awesome.
he's a good
Yeah.
guy.
We had a good time with him.
He's
Oh.
still in the spank bank though. They still,
Okay, good.
that's
Yes.
what the internet is good for.
Because you're
It
like a
stays up
nasty
there.
talker.
I like a talker.
Okay, all right. Moving on.
Mhm.
I'm just a human.
Mm.
Uh,
Apropos.
yes.
My
I,
God.
I don't know
I'm
where
sitting there
we're going
looking at
from this.
myself and yet smiling. My cheeks.
I don't know where we're going with this now. All right, so we talked about, let's see, what else? Let me ask this. What did we think of the mockumentary aspect of it? You know, this isn't the first time there's ever been a mockumentary about music industry. I think the most famous one is This Is Spinal Tap. And actually, for those out there, I'll be honest, I have not seen This Is Spinal Tap, but for those out there that are fans of that, apparently they were going to include an Easter egg about Spinal Tap in this as a way to sort of wink to
it
it.
seems like all three of these movies seem to be connected to each other. Like that is what this genre is made of. Spinal Tap, Fear of a Black Hat, and CB4. Like that's what they were doing in 92, 93.
Yeah, well, I think Spinal Tap is older. But the mockumentary thing, yeah, clearly. I mean, it's interesting how in the same year, two of these were released, and they were both, in essence, similar. Not the same.
But they're the same movie.
Well, no, not the same movie. I mean, clearly there are differences, but they're using hip-hop as a means to create this faux documentary. What do we think of the documentary aspect? Did it work?
I think so.
It was of interest. It worked.
I think it just points to the fact that they be wanting to know about us, but they don't want to, like that. That helps people watch because they want to see inside the world, whether it's a mockumentary, documentary. They want to know. They nosy, but they can't come into our world. So it's like, here is a way. Here's a little lens to look through. I think it makes it even more marketable. It's an easier way to make it palatable for the masses.
They actually talked about that in the movie. He talks about, was it this movie or the other movie? Well, it was one of them. They were talking about how they didn't want to market. He wanted to choose a certain manager because he didn't want to like water down the marketability of like Black culture to fit a white lens.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that. So that's like spot on.
Thank you.
And also
Yes.
they had in this movie and the other movie, since you did say these movies are like all linked together. So I don't know if that was going on in the 90s for real, but like the censorship tactics with hip hop and police, and if you say with the censorship, like if you say certain words, if you do this,
No, that was a real thing in the 90s.
That happened at the NWA things. That wasn't just censorship in general.
No, it wasn't even just them.
They got locked. Yeah, but they got locked up for it. Like
Yeah. No, but they
specifically
threatened-
because they got locked up for it.
They threatened people. I mean, it wasn't just, it was Madonna as well. Like, they were threatening.
Meanwhile, her nipples out in public, and she ain't never got locked up for it.
But they were like threatening people all the time with censorship and indecency stuff in the 90s.
Yeah.
Shout out to, who the fuck was it? Al Gore's wife? Tipper?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember her name.
Mm-hmm.
She not my grandma neither.
No. Yeah.
Why shouting her out?
Well, because she's the one that started the whole explicit label
War on all of that.
Yeah. So it's her fault, the indecency and morality
She's alive.
police. Yeah.
He's alive.
Anyway, it's history. It doesn't mean we gotta giving her a shout out in a sarcastic way.
Blame.
Oh, not blame.
Sorry.
Chop.
Oh no.
I gotta
This
get
ain't
on my young
Texas.
people slang. It kind of is. It kind of is over here.
Yeah, no, it's a reference to something else. Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
moving on. She doesn't get it, but
Oh.
it's pure. Anyway, Dee doesn't get it either, and it's fine. All right. Okay, so let's see, because we talked
My
about.
feelings, you know.
Yeah, she doesn't even like Megan Thee Stallion, but that's a whole other story. But remember, she
Who?
doesn't want it. She doesn't think about her.
Mm-mm.
Deidre
Who?
publicly said on this podcast, she's like, I asked her about Megan Thee Stallion. She goes, I don't think about her.
That's fair though.
That's fair.
That's not.
Okay.
That's not disliking her. It's
No,
just
she doesn't like her. She said it in a
apathy.
pejorative way. Yeah.
I'm
It's,
sorry.
Yeah, it's
It should-
apathy. It's like okay. I mean, she's
should just
fine, but her songs sound the same now.
Oh.
had with other people
Watashi
like
wa
Lee
sta.
Mir and Mr. Parker and Osiris, they will tell you not to listen to Poppy because he likes to put a spin on things. I
No,
don't know.
Osiris, did she not say that she doesn't think about her? She's trying to
That's what
sugarcoat
I'm
it now because she's trying to seem
Oh,
hip.
yeah, you don't know nothing about her. Like literally, you don't think about her. No, I know a lot of her music, but she's become more commercial. But she's finer than frog hair.
Oh,
She fine.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so I feel like we've covered everything. Was there anything that I missed, a tiny moment that either of you would like to chat about, a gag or anything before we hand out some awards?
Let's see.
One of my favorite little things is when they're in Tasty's gun storage,
Yes.
and the reporter, she's like, "Are any of these registered with the state?" And his line was the state of Siege.
Seeds.
And I had to pause the movie to
And
let
laugh.
the biggest cackle I could ever fucking cackle, because I was just like, you know what, like that was
That was a funny one.
that the timing of it, it was the timing, the delivery, the state of siege, like he was so certain, and I just could not help but crack up laughing at that one.
He
Shout
said
out to
bang bang. He
his-
got all the weaponry.
Yes, shout out to his shooting range, which had the Klan pop up.
Yeah. The Klan, and they had the cops with kids.
Yes. Speaking of Tasty, there was a line that he said towards the end of the movie that I had to rewind because I was like, did he just say that? They were walking to the stage because it's their grand return. They become special guests at the festival, and they're walking past the Fat Boys, which they were supposed to be the headliners. And all of a sudden, NWH is the headliners. And one of the Fat Boys has like a bandana wrapped around his head, and Tasty goes to him, "Don't I know you from the maple syrup?"
Oh,
It was some shit like that, and I rewound it because I
Tasty
was like,
was funny.
yes. Tasty
In
was
this movie.
funny.
Like he was actually funny.
Yeah.
He had the most shit to say.
He had my favorite line of the whole movie in the very beginning of the movie,
Tell me.
when she was like, "You gotta." What they say? Ice.
Oh, watch out
Ice
for the
Cold
quiet
was
ones.
like,
and he was
"Watch out for the
"I
quiet
ain't
ones."
say
If you ain't noticed, I ain't said shit for a couple minutes now. I was like, I know that's right. I know that's right. He was on my radar from then. I was like, yeah, I like this little guy here.
right."
I like
Shout
his
out,
style.
yes, shout out to him. Let's actually say his name. He is Larry B. Scott, and he has been in a lot of stuff, but most notably, he was in the Revenge of the Nerds series.
That's
Oh,
a deviation.
That's why he looks so familiar.
Yes, he was in Revenge of the Nerds, but he's been on like Jeffersons.
Omega Moo,
Yes, Omega Moo.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Yes.
That's right. He did. They did a whole little rap thing, and he was in the fraternity. Something Omega Moo.
He had practiced.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I remember. Okay.
All right. Before we scream lights out, let's hand out some camp superlatives. The Diva.
Me. ain't no.
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Yeah. No, ice cold.
Yeah, ice cold.
Yeah.
The She Ain't No Diva.
Cheryl.
Oh, okay,
Cheryl.
all right. The Chaos Agent.
I think that's who, but that's Cheryl.
Tasty.
Oh,
Well,
Tasty.
Yeah.
Oh.
He
that
was mad
works.
towards the end when they all broke up. He was like,
Oh, he was against Ice.
He hated him.
Yeah, he was
None of
ready.
his
He
drinks
was
were
like, I
cold.
ain't sure if I won't kill you.
I mean,
Oh,
he created a whole music video on like this guy.
Yeah.
absolutely. He was ready to give him the business.
Oasis. The Pink of Perfection.
Tipper
The
Gore.
Jam Boys.
Teacher
Yeah.
said Tipper Gore.
Phase on love.
I don't know.
The whole Jam Boys.
Oh, that works.
They get the pick of perfection.
Yeah, they thought their shit don't stink. But it did. We could also throw in Vanilla Sherbert.
He ain't do nothing besides standing with his neck cracked.
No, he said the N-word.
Oh.
They were dropping it in these movies.
No, but
they
he's a Caucasian man dropping the N-word.
Yeah, but like,
And that's
well,
why he got his neck
cracked.
Yes. Anyway, okay, this one's for Sade, who had big dick energy. I like how there's like a little moan at the end.
I think it's the
No,
guy from
because I'm thinking.
Studio.
Well, you know what? That wasn't energy. There was no guesswork. There was no guesswork about his penis size. It was just there.
Oh, wait, which one?
The choreographer.
Oh, yes.
In fact, he deserves it for how much meat was in the front of his stockings. Because those weren't tights; those were stockings.
All right.
And he deserves it for the massive meat package he had.
Now, Shadi, do you think he's a grower or a shower?
If he grows, then we still gonna be looking for the head right now in 2025. If he's the grower from there, you know, I might need to make that THC lube for us all because he's got materials.
Parker, do you believe the words that are coming out of her mouth?
No, I'm just talking trash.
Oh, okay, all right.
He's gonna cause too many people too much booty juice if he got a whole lot of meat like that and it's a grower. Don't pay me no mind. I don't want no parts. Mm-mm.
Oh, the booty juice gonna definitely be flowing with that one.
The booty juice is flowing.
Flowing.
Miss
Yeah.
Any thoughts on this?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I don't.
Oh, okay, all right. Osiris, how's your booty juice tonight?
Now that is
Why would you ask that? That is inappropriate, sir.
Oh, that is inappropriate. All right. Half of this shit we've said is inappropriate.
not on air.
Oh, not on air. All right. That's an off-camera conversation. All right. Well, you know, as you get older, you get dry. So that's why I'm checking in.
We're going to keep walking.
Gonna keep on moving.
Get across the street, man. Get across the street.
Yes. Like the song, Keep On Moving. Anyway. Let's see. Special achievement in caucasity.
Frank, hey. Oh.
What was his name? Schiffer? Oh, yeah, because Vanilla Shake, because he
Vanilla Shake, yeah.
the N-word. I was just going to round up all of the producers, all the managers, because they all just was busy signing on to get shot,
Basically.
thinking
Oh,
they was
that's- yeah.
different. And they weren't different. All of them got shot.
All right. Weirdly enough, we don't always use this award, but I guess it's appropriate for this movie. The best use of bulge.
The
He
choreographer.
it's so big, he deserves 2 awards for it.
Yeah,
He
there
go
you
home with
go.
an award in each arm.
Yes. He just
balance
needs one
out all
for
that in
the
the
other
front.
one down there.
That
The-
one is Occupado.
Yes.
Bending over tasty taste.
The Jada Pinkett Smith Award for Excellence in Entanglement.
Cheryl.
I think it's ice cold because he knew that Cheryl was otherwise spoken for. He was acting like he was not interested, and then he was doing it to her.
There you go.
You know what? That's fair. That's
Was
fair.
Halle Berry entangled?
No, she just began left.
Oh,
Yeah, she does.
I'm just a human.
Obviously, she's just a human.
Yes. The Kill of the Night.
That one manager with the ricochet bullet.
When they was all standing there watching him get shot, and then they went off and went to perform right afterwards.
Yes. Well, I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
No.
They
The-
said it was gonna be sad.
Yeah. The most non-politically correct moment.
A good number of things.
Oh, a
That's
good
not
number of things, Deidre.
A good number of things. She said
Yeah.
this movie.
A good 75% of this movie.
The movie was inappropriate, but they told us. They told us in the beginning. They gave us
Yeah.
a warning.
Yes. The That's So Retro moment. What screamed early 90s?
The callbacks to the older rap videos and songs.
Oh, okay, that's good.
block clothing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Parker, the Jennifer Lopez is enough moment.
I don't actually have one. But
Oh, all right. I wasn't sure.
I don't
All right.
talk much, but
I don't know that award.
Okay, well, it's in honor of Parker.
It's a Parker James exclusive.
Yes.
Mhm.
Parker Jams. Yeah. Did you say Parker Jams?
Mhm.
Oh,
Did
okay.
Poppy?
No,
It's
anyway.
James.
Oh,
Parker
okay. I heard
James.
Jams. Anyway.
I heard James.
Okay, good. I wasn't
Oh
thinking.
my
Jams.
lord.
Jams.
Parker,
We got
did you hear
jams?
Jams?
Jams.
Yeah.
We got jams.
We got
That's good.
Jams. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't with any of this. It's inappropriate. Control yourself.
Control yourself.
Yeah.
Control yourself.
I love
Okay.
the commitment.
All right, let's gather around the campfire to toast some marshmallows. We're going to rate this movie on a 1 to 10 marshmallow scale. Y'all know what to do with the marshmallows. Let's get creative. All right, let's see. Who will go first? You know what? Let's do it. Sade, make your way to the spotlight.
I am going to say 8 bomb shelter filled with multiple caliber of guns shaped marshmallows. And yeah,
it's very
because it's got to be a
specific.
dome. Yeah, because I want it to be like a dome, and it's a bomb shelter, like his little gun shelter, and you just know that like when you bite into it, just many guns are gonna fall out because they stood out. I like the aggression within. But 8 of them because it's not like it's not a fantastic movie like everybody should be watching this all the time. However, I'm gonna make my little brother watch it. He's 17. Well, he'll be 17. I think it's gonna be a good watch from him and his friends. Like I think that it's one of those black cinematic nonsense. If we can watch Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood, if we can watch stuff like that, this goes a little bit further back and it's good black history comedy nonsense. Get a laugh in. Don't watch it when you're too young. Cinematic gold. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not great enough for a 10 because it ain't like great for real. But for what it was also, Poppy made me watch Sunset Boulevard last week. So all things are relative.
No, but you love Sunset Boulevard.
I like Sunset Boulevard, but that other one I was kind of pissed off about.
No,
And so
yeah.
this
So
was
why'd
a
you
good
mention
break.
Sunset Boulevard like you were
Because I
shading
don't
it?
remember the name of the other one.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna shoot some strays at Sunset Boulevard
But
when
nah,
you're
Sunset
thinking of the
Boulevard
other
was cool.
one.
I knew you cleared up the other one. What was the other one? Oh, the lady from Shanghai.
Shanghai,
Papa
yeah.
made me watch Shanghai, and I hated it. And this week, we got the direct opposite. So
Well, until we
if-
get to the next one, but
to the direct, yeah. But
Well,
if
yeah.
this was a different week, then I might be like it was a 6 or 7. But all things are
alright.
relative, so it's a good 8 for me.
All right. Yes. Let's see who's next. Jamel, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna give it 8 marshmallows dripping with booty juice
Oh,
because
Oh, so you had all the
because-
booty juice tonight.
well,
8 marshmallows full.
have you seen my Twitter?
Hey.
But
Oh.
I'm going to give it that just because I didn't like Winnie the Pooh the other week and I only gave it 1. But this is
I love
my
how we're
people.
comparing to previous weeks.
Well, because this is my people, so
Oh,
there's a lot of black movies that don't get the recognition they deserve, and there's a lot of white movies that get a lot of recognition that shouldn't get any at all.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna give it 8 marshmallows just for that purpose, and it's Black History period. Any other
Yes.
questions?
and you
Thank
were
you.
lusting over Rusty. Let's be
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
honest.
and he was cute. That's the only reason too. So.
Oh, that the only reason?
Except I didn't like the fact that hoe. Oh no,
Oh.
it wasn't Cheryl. It wasn't Cheryl that had the baby. It was that reporter chick.
Oh, you.
Still,
Oh.
why are you having his baby? Why are you touching my man?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Anyways.
Just give him the babies.
And if you're listening out there, Ice,
Rusty.
cold tea box, call me. You know I'm available.
That man is
But only-
64 years old. Shout out to Rusty Cundiff. Yes.
Yeah, well, never mind. Don't call me.
I was about to say he was like still calling anyway, but you're like, no, phone.
Well, let me hop back in the and if you could hop back, if they do make a time machine, just jump back in that, get back to the '90s look, because yeah, who wouldn't love a goatee on their vagina?
Oh,
Sorry, that was too much.
I mean,
Is the booty juice
we're not fighting
talking,
off
y'all?
censors.
Booty juice.
yeah.
Oh, it's getting hot in here now. I have to turn on the AC.
All right. Deidre's fanning herself. All right, Deidre, since you're fanning yourself, you get to go next. Deidre, have you
the
taken any
memories,
notes
but,
from what any of our co-hosts have said throughout the night?
No, I've just been smiling.
Okay, all right. We like it when Deidre smiles. Go
I
ahead.
feel as if I've been regaled this evening. Anyway, I give Fear of a Black Hat from 1993 7 marshmallows. Nothing fancy or anything done to them. They are just marshmallows. Actually, white marshmallows standing in front of the movie theater marquee looking up. I remember this movie. Now that I am older, I remember this movie. So, yeah, I give it 7 marshmallows. And
Sorry.
yeah, it's just there for me. It's just there.
She said, now that I'm older, I remember this movie.
Because when I first watched it, I was like, okay, let's see, what was it? On cable? I don't know what I was watching it on, but it was one of those moments where I was like, no, can we do some other things? And so we did some other things, and
Oh, that
then
was
I
the
watched it again.
halftime, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it wasn't moving me, so I had to be moved another way. So I was like, okay, that's much better. But I had to watch it eventually. So
She moved it. She was like, let's take this off and let's watch Porco Rosso.
if that works for you, Poppy, okay.
Okay, yeah. No, because you like Porco Rosso, but anyway.
I love Porco Rosso.
Yeah.
Yes.
Parker, what about you?
You get 7 marshmallows in a nice hat. A nice
Thank
hat.
you. Finally, somebody gets damn marshmallow a hat.
You're welcome. That's what I know you were waiting for that, so I read your mind. You're welcome. It was a good movie. Would I watch it again? Probably not. Would I recommend it to people? Maybe. Would those people be people that I like? I don't know. However, it was decent for what it was, and like one of our former co-hosts once said, I've never made a movie, so I'll definitely give this movie a.
You get at least 2 for that.
I mean, the
That
former
starts the
co-host
bar.
did come back.
You gotta start
Oh.
the bar at 2. You ain't never made no movie, so
Not shade.
But yeah, 7 marshmallows.
All right. I'm here for it.
Your fame stayed with us while you were away, Sade.
She barely remembers any of it.
you said what?
No, you were the one that initially started You Never Made a Movie.
I know, I agree. That's why I
Yeah.
chimed in right then.
And you're the one
I'm
that
not gonna lie to
that
y'all these things called buddies. It did what it was supposed to do. This little thing in a can.
Oh, all right. And y'all, you were the one that made Smarmy a thing on summer camp too. Yeah. It lived.
I'm back.
Yeah, you're back.
Importance, Sade.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's nice to hear sometimes. I appreciate that.
Yeah. And I love how Deidre always calls you Sade, but anyway.
That is not uncommon for me. So it's
Oh.
never even like bothered me.
All right.
A lot of people, black people do that. I don't know. Black people give me Sade and I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Because I say water. I put an R in the word water. So, like, so,
What do you
like,
mean?
it's fine. Like, when I say water, like,
There is an
I
R
know
in
it's
water. It's just not in the location you're putting
Yeah, I
it.
put it in the wrong place. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I put an extra one in there.
Extra
I
one,
keep
yeah.
the right one. But
Wash as well?
I don't
Yes,
say
personally
wash.
put it Wash.
But I
Yeah,
say
wa-
water, and my mom say liquish, and so sometimes words just get pronounced how they get pronounced.
Shout
And
out to
Sade is
Liquish.
one of them. It's all
Wait, is
good.
liquish liquid or liquish licorice?
Licorice. She
Oh,
takes
okay.
the R out, just completely removes it. She
The-
takes the R out, and I put the R in. It's all good. Everything is fine. I know who
And you shake it all
I know
about.
who Miss
Yeah.
Deidre's talking to when she talks to me, so we ain't never had to address that.
Oh,
Don't do
okay,
her.
all
She
right. Well,
gave
then
me
moving on.
flowers.
Okay, good. Moving on then. We'll pretend we never talked about it. All right. Men in Black mind wipe. Osiris, what about you?
I would like to give this 7 marshmallows. The marshmallows are going to be shaped like the booty juice dispenser.
We all need one in our life, right?
I look, I saw that and I was like, I'm sold. Where do I get the booty juice dispenser for my apartment?
Right? Because you can make your own.
You have it.
She said you have it.
Don't spend your money on Amazon for things that we have already.
Yeah.
I'm so dead at this moment.
I enjoyed this movie. It was fun. I'm so mad I've never seen it before. This is definitely up my alley. This is definitely one of those movies I would sit as many different people down and have them watch it, look at their reaction.
It's definitely that kind of movie. Like you need to watch
Yeah.
it with somebody new each time.
It would have got a higher marshmallow count if we would have gotten a full booty juice video, a full My Peanuts video, and what's the other video that I liked?
Come and get the pussy.
No, the one about Grandma said.
Grandma said
knock
knock you out. Grandma said, wait, Grandma said, what the fuck is it
Kick your
again?
ass.
Grandma said to kick your
Grandma
ass.
said kick your ass, yeah.
I would have loved a full video of that one as well.
Granny said kick your ass, yeah. It was good.
I don't get
I will say this, because I know what each and every one of you look like. You all have nice booty juice dispensers. I'm just saying.
Ooh.
each of us.
You, hold it.
You-
Wait.
No,
Yeah.
Deidre said, hold on, wait.
You.
Deidre, it's a compliment.
I'm getting it.
I
easy.
appreciate it.
Yeah, so all of you have beautiful booty juice dispensers.
Even
Excuse
better.
me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Parker, don't act like I haven't seen yours.
Excuse
Mm-hmm.
me? I am a Christian lady.
Oh,
Like,
well,
Yes.
not
You're
in the
Christian,
streets,
okay?
though.
We are very Christians on here. No.
Oh, I love how Deidre just went Puerto Rican on us.
Oh, I'm so,
Puerto Rican?
my face is so stuck. I'm like,
Rican.
no.
Puerto Rican?
Rican. Anyway, all right. I'm going to give this a 9. A 9 marshmallows shaped like... Damn, y'all took the good stuff. 9 marshmallows shaped like... You know what? Because nobody gave him love. 9 marshmallows shaped like tone deaf.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yes.
I knew it.
It's a
You saw it.
classic.
Raven Simone. Just say Raven Simone.
Just say
That was
Raven Simone.
Oh Lord.
I like that he has sunflowers in his music video.
Yes, because he's just a
He's some,
human.
right?
Listen, I'm just a
He
human.
is.
There were humans in this movie. It was good. Shout out to Rusty. You made a cult classic. It is very rewatchable. It is the type of movie, I agree with you, Osiris, that you introduce to people and then you watch their reactions because you know they're going to have a good time. And if they had a gummy or an edible or something, you know, if you imbibe, if you're above age, and, you know, you might have a little bit more fun as well. I don't know, because I don't do that stuff. But no judgment. We listen, but we don't judge. But it was a classic, and it is a classic, and it should be exposed to more people. So who knows, maybe we might expose this to more people via this podcast. And if you've never heard of this before and you've listened to our foolishness, you should actually watch the movie because there's even more foolishness in the movie.
Amen.
Carol Burnett is not in the movie. Let me just say that.
It isn't?
She's a special guest.
She is a
That's
special guest. She was there with Lisa Ray.
I don't know why y'all acting like y'all ain't see her in the teeny tiny bikinis
Yes.
dancing, squirting booty juice.
Not squirting
She
the
was
booty
standing right
juice.
over there beside Lisa Ray. Stop playing. See, we missed one. How
On the
you
right,
miss
she was
both
on-
of them? She was over there with Lisa.
I can't believe you're saying that about the Queen of Genovia.
That's the country that she's.
Genova.
She's not in that movie anyway, but I'm trying to tell her she is.
No, Lisa is the queen of something though. She
Oh,
like
Lisa.
the
Oh no,
prime
yeah, she was in the
ministeress of
Caribbean. No,
something.
but she ended up divorcing the
Yeah.
man because of the whole situation. But anyway.
I understand that.
Okay, moving on.
I understand that.
It's time for everyone to report back to their cabins. Your bunk beds are waiting for you. Join us next time for a brand new installment of Summer Camp. We apologize. We went on a whole bunch of tangents, listeners, and we apologize to Rusty as well, but we loved your movie. Here's one of our campers on our PA system with a few announcements.
Thank you for the intro, and sorry for the microphone feedback. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/PCR Summercamp. Follow Poppy Chula Radio on social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, @Poppy Chula Radio. Do you have any questions, suggestions, comments, or concerns? Email us via contact@poppychularadio.com. Are you interested in joining the Poppy Chula Radio team as an on-air personality? Email talent@poppychularadio.com. Binge listen to your favorite Poppy Chula Radio programs by visiting poppychularadio.com/archives. Back to you, camp counselors. Oh, not again. Sorry for the feedback.
Thank you. My fellow camp counselors, please wish our campers and the listeners a good night, starting off with Deidre.
Oh, good night, everyone. See you next, next month.
Podcast.
No.
No?
Good night, everyone. Poppy will edit this correctly. Good night, everyone.
Okay, good. She's like, I forgot I have another one that I have to talk about.
I apologize for my
Non sequitur.
error.
Yes. Well, at least you said marshmallows and not mushrooms, so you're good.
Yeah, I'm good tonight. Okay.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Mushrooms.
Jamel.
Good night, y'all. Good night, Ice Cold.
Oh,
Oh,
Ooh.
that was sexually seductive.
you know how old he is now?
Oh,
I mean, if he got the Hollywood money still, I'm
I
available.
know that's right.
Period.
And bring me.
everyone looks the same in the
I'll
dark.
watch.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm about
It
that.
don't all feel the same, no, Poppy.
Oh,
Skin do
What-
change.
and skin changes.
Can you, like,
Parker,
get dark?
Good night, y'all.
Osiris.
I got a lot of coffee and donuts in me, so don't test me.
I know that's right
Yes.
too.
And our
Hopped
girl,
up.
A Sade.
We out of here. Night, y'all. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. Good night and lights out.